Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some more Elden Ring. In the last one, we continued exploring down in, what was that place called? Like the Scarlet Rot Lake or something? Lake of Rot. We explored down here, we fought a Dragonkin boss here, we fought an Alabaster Lord, we fought possibly the most annoying thing ever, which was a putrid tree spirit right here, just because of where it was positioned. And then we also went down in here, which teleported us over here, where we fought this guy, Estelle, Natural Born of the Void. And we did beat him, but we didn't continue north here to what I think is going to be an elevator that will then take us up here to the surface. Then we can explore all this stuff that we've spent a while not knowing how to get to. But anyways, so today I think we are going to go on a little bit of sidetrack because we have been doing a lot of Ronnie's quest, and I think that area and stuff is all exclusively Ronnie's quest. Like, I don't know that there's another reason to really come here unless you're doing her quest, at least not to complete the main game. Obviously, there's items and stuff here that have been unique. Like, we found a cool Scarlet Rot dagger over here. Um, but I said we were going to do the 4 Belfries today, which I think we're going to do. We're going to do as much of it as we can. But I got a few other things that I missed and I want to check. Now, I said I wouldn't be coming back here again, but I didn't thoroughly check where that putrid tree spirit actually was. Oh, you want to know what else I forgot? Because I went straight to the map. I did redo my character. I said at the end of the last one I was going to redo my character a little bit, just because I didn't really like exactly what they looked like. So right after we do this, we'll go back to the round table hold, and we can check out our character. It's pretty much like the same hair. Um, it used the same original base, but this time I changed less stuff because I feel like me changing a whole bunch of stuff is what led to it. Because I changed, I think, every single thing possible, and it led to it creating not the greatest looking character ever. So let's equip this stuff because we're gonna run through here. I just want to like check and see if there's anything in that corner, and that's it. That's all I want out of this. Yeah, unless this is an illusory wall, which it is not. Alright, well, let's teleport. And we'll go back to the round table hold real quick. I was standing right next to the cosmetic table, but then I went into the map so we could talk about where we explored, and I forgot to get back out of it and go to the cosmetic table. Yeah, our character doesn't look... I mean, our character definitely looks better. I changed, like, slight differences on the colors and stuff. Just looks overall better, I think. Let's apply cosmetics. So if we look at... so this is what we look like now, and this is what we used to look like. You could tell, like, a paler skin, kind of darker hair color, and mostly just sad overall. So I think this just looks better. We don't need any of those changes. But yeah. Just quick little character changes. So what else did I want to look at? Oh, the other thing, before we explore some areas that I actually missed, we can use those 2 new renowned ashes that I didn't have the FP to use previously, because we should have 106 now, which is enough to use those 2 other ones. So we'll go test those out real quick. And then there's 2 areas that I kind of missed. And of course, like I'm sure I've missed plenty of stuff, because it's just hard to find everything on a first pass through. So we want this guy. We want you. But of course, one of the things that I missed was literally there's an NPC there that we haven't met. So I have no idea if the NPC is still going to be there or not, Or if maybe we have messed up their quest line by not finding them earlier, because we could have found them a lot earlier than we did. Or than we're going to. So let's try Luhatel the Headless. Go beat him up. Oh, she teleports. Also, what kind of damage is that? Is that madness? Or is that, like, something else? And she seems really good. Like, these enemies are... Okay, never mind. There we go. Now she's kind of fighting more people and taking damage. But in that 1v1, like... She could hardly get hit. I don't know how this guy keeps hitting me. It sucks that they're all chasing me for some reason. She's gonna die. Alright, she seems okay. I don't know, she seemed really good in that 1v1. Like, she only took like one hit to the shield and beat that guy just straight up. Dodged everything else. But other than that, maybe not that great. Oh, I was just teleporting every single time to get back. I should have done that. But now we can try the other dude. Oh, that guy. The guy with the bow. Now, again, he might not be so good in this scenario, but we're just going to throw him into the scenario. Because the last person we tried with a bow kind of just got wrecked once it got to melee combat. But maybe he'll have other abilities. I mean, he hits decently hard. Okay, so he does have a sword. So he's not just an archer. Although he's just getting wailed on. Alright, he's dead. That was very interesting. I think you definitely want him to have someone else tanking for him. So, let us first start by going to... I guess it'll be a dungeon. And it's right about, like, here-ish. Apparently we missed it. I swear we ran along this wall, but I must have just walked past it. A lot of times dungeons or something will have, like, a light source outside. I don't think this one did. I also learned that you can jump down big cliffs onto these, and you won't take fall damage. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, where are we? We're not close yet. Keep going. Pretty sure we did this, because there's no item there. Did I pass it? No. can't use the map, so I don't know where I am. I don't know if I'm far enough. Oh, here it is. Ah, I guess we haven't been here. Must have just not seen that, because it looks like a rock. Like, when you're walking this way, it just looks like part of the wall. So we must have just run not close enough to this wall here and missed it. Let's also get rid of these guys on the thing. Don't need them. Lakeside Crystal Cave. So this should be pretty easy just because it's a fairly old dungeon that we could have done a long time ago. And I think I've already seen most of this dungeon, so I'm probably not going to get too surprised by anything. Although I do think there is a surprise at the very beginning here. Arteria leaf. I think like someone jumps out at you. So we need to get up there. Yeah. Wonder if we one-shot with just one-handed. Oh, hello. I did not see you there. This is an interesting path. So since we one-shot, we really probably don't need our shield. You could go this way, huh? Maybe we're gonna have to go that way? I don't know, I wasn't watching that carefully. Once I found... Or once I saw that someone found a dungeon that I hadn't done yet, I didn't try and, like, watch closely what the dungeon was gonna be. I guess we'll do this first because it doesn't force you to drop down. What is that? Oh, hello. Alright, he was not that strong. Oh, jeez. I didn't even see him. I heard a guy somewhere, but I didn't know where he was, and then he jumped out at me. Okay, chest. Spear talisman. What's that one do? I forgot to change these back, huh? Do we want... Probably don't need the skill right now. Spear talisman enhances counterattacks. Talisman, spear and soldier. Counterattacks to thrusting, so it's like the Leo ring. Spears are standard weapons for soldiers in the lands between. They made it possible to respond to a ferocious foe with an equally ferocious counterattack. Alright, so this is just a dead end, huh? Okay, so I guess we have to go do that drop down? Which I mean we were gonna do anyways, but I was curious if it was a side path or the main path. Should go from the highest part just so we can get all items if possible. Cave moss. So... I thought I heard something. Okay, there's something in here. Seems like a side path cave. Ow. Throwing daggers. Hold up. Because there was obviously a way to drop further down. This looks suspicious. That's not. Hmm. Well, let's go this way and see where it takes us. Old room. Okay, so we were just up there, huh? This is just supposed to get us to that item. We drop on the crystal, but I don't think we should because we want this item. Soft cotton. Why do they give it to you after you've made all the jumps? But we already have the cat ring, so like we would just do that instead. Surprised nothing attacked us when we landed down. Oh. That guy lived? Our rolling attack actually didn't one-shot him. Yep. Boss room was early. Another Bloodhound Knight. This one's not named. I forgot we could summon. Cerulean Amber Medallion looks a lot like the health one. So I assume it's gonna be an FP version. Gives you 7 FP. Which now that I look at it, the health one is giving you like 90 or like 88 right now. So it was definitely giving less than that before. So it must be a percent. Means that this one is likely a percent as well. Medallion with Cerulean Amber inlaid boosts maximum FP. The Erd Tree's old sap becomes amber, treasured as the most precious of jewels in the Age of Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. Primordial life energy resides inside. Oh wait, we have all 3 of these, huh? Okay, so there should be an NPC once we get out of here. Doesn't seem like there's anything else. There's a site of grace and an NPC. Talk to you in just a second. Slumbering Wolf's Shack. An item. rune arc. Now if we look at where this area is, I guess it probably has something over it, which is why we didn't even see that you could get here. Let's talk to you.
Foul tarnished. What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough? I told the all-hearing that I possess. Or have you come? Was my other half? I told thee that I possess. Or have you? Was my other?
She doesn't seem to have anything for us. I wonder if the medallion is the medallion that we just got. We have 3 medallions. I don't know how many we need. Or if we even need them. I don't know if this lady has a quest or... Seems like her wolf died or something. But it did say slumbering wolf shack. So is it actually dead or not? Latena the Albinaric. The Albinarics are over here. Let's try and reload the area. See if she has anything else to say. I don't know who the all-hearing brute is.
I told the all-hearing brute already that I... Or have you come to take... Was my other half not...
I don't know what to do with this lady. I have no idea. We could go here, run through it real quick and see if there's anything to do with her. Because, like, obviously we've explored this area very thoroughly already. So there'd have to be something that we missed. Well, either missed or there'd have to be something new, I guess. Not seeing anything. Really? He's so difficult to hit. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't know. Part of me wants to go back to the Revenger's Shack, though, for a second. So was the Revenger the same guy who was Irina's father? I thought it was the same guy. So why did he come all the way up here? And then why did he invade us? I do not know, but obviously there's nothing here. I don't know what to do with that. Maybe I'll figure it out at a later date. But for now, let's go do the other thing that I realized we missed. And I mean, it's kind of odd that I missed this because I feel like I noticed that there was an area and I never figured out how to get to it. I must have just forgotten about it. Or maybe I just figured it wasn't actually a real area. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. So we like thoroughly explored this place, right? But up there, That kind of looks like an area. I think even maybe if you're up there, you can see that there's enemies. And we never figured out how to get up there. It turns out, and again, this was probably just me not thinking of the fact that we can just jump over stuff. You could just jump right here. And that takes us to this ladder. And then we'll get to explore. I don't actually know what's up here. Except for the fact that you get to that balcony that... Well, I did see that there's an item up here, though. A legendary talisman. So we can jump in through these windows. And now we're above where we were a second ago. Well, let's investigate. Crystal bud. Seems like that's all for this side. I wonder if you can jump on this thing. I didn't realize, I don't think I noticed this thing from down below, but it's a lot like that thing in the study hall that controls the gravity. Looks a lot like that thing. Sorry. Chest. See, legendary. And it's got Radagon icon. So, with the Radagon icon, it goes in here with the Moon of Noxtella. We found this in this school as well. But this, where did we get this from? I don't even remember. Oh, it was in Noxtella. And then so here, Radagon icon, a legendary talisman depicting the Elden Lord Radagon, shortens the casting time of sorceries and incantations. So it seems like it might actually be pretty good, depending on how much it actually does. As the husband of Renala of Caria, the red-haired Radagon studied sorcery. As the husband of Queen Marika, he studied incantations. Thus did the hero aspire to be complete. Alright, so now we can go out here. Alrighty, what's actually here? And then if we wanted to drop down, we've already done that area, so. Is there anything else to get to? I mean, that's a pretty good reward, right? Usually in an area, I'm looking for a good enough reward to warrant the area existing. And then I'm kind of content with that we explored it well enough. But a lot of times in this game, I found that there isn't a good enough reward in the area. But anyways, that is the stuff that I wanted to do. So now we're going to head over to the 4 Belfries. What was here? What was here? Oh, I think it was one of those bats that sings. Also, we never did fight these 2 Crystallians. We should fight these 2 Crystallians real quick, so we can take that off our map. I don't think there's gonna be a reward for beating them, but we might as well, just because we ignored them earlier. And I should be able to equip the mace, I think, as well. Yeah. Mace is, or Morningstar. Plus 12. Okay, so... looking to go that way. I kind of remember they were in the middle of some big crystals. And there were 2 of them. think about right here on the other side. Yeah, I already saw one of them. Ow. Okay, there did not seem to be a reward for that, huh? That's a shame. I find it funny that they explode, though. Lots of glintstone fireflies, I guess. I don't know if they drop an item that you can farm. That would be the only reason I could think of to put, but I assume they respawn infinitely farming ones out somewhere. Because otherwise we've only really seen them as bosses. Well, I think we can take that off the map. And then let us go to the 4 Belfries. Now, with the 4 Belfries, we're first going to start with the one that I know where it takes us. And the other two, I have no idea where they take us, so... We should make sure... I guess I've never confirmed that they only require 1 key each. So we should maybe check that. Also, we don't have, like, anyone to talk to about this area, right? No. So, this is where we got one of the keys. Don't think there's anything else special here. We're gonna run to all of them really quick and just make sure that they look like they all require 1 key. Because otherwise we might not have enough keys. Okay, so this one, yeah, this one requires 1. This goes to Precipice of Anticipation. That's the one that I know where it takes us. This one requires 1, and this goes to Night Sky Unceasing. Was that Unceasing? Yeah. And then this one also only takes 1, and it goes to Crumbling Lands. Okay, so let's start with the one that we know where it's going to take us, which is Place of Anticipation. Or the Precipice of Anticipation. We use an imbued sword key. Let's make sure. Did we read what they do? Rich blue magic breaks the seal on imp statues guarding the sending gates enshrined in each belfry, but remains embedded in the statue after use, meaning it can only be used once as an item. Think well before using one. Okay. So let's go. We're probably going to have to fight some stuff here. Well, we're definitely going to have to fight some stuff here. Once we load in, we can look at the map and we'll know where we're at. Okay, Chapel of Anticipation. Should sound kind of familiar. It's this place over here. To the left of Stormvale Castle. And it is also Tutorial Island. We started here. Which is odd because you start here and you come this way and then you fight the Grafted Scion that kills you. But this time we start here. If you beat the Grafted Scion the first time, you get to come this way and go this way. And I'm not going to do it right now just because I know what happens. If you step on this, you fall and you die. Which is why I'm not going to do it, because you actually do die. And that's how you would start the game if you managed to beat the Grafted Scion, because otherwise there's no way for you to get down to this area over here. So let's go ahead go here. That doesn't seem like there's a respawn point, though, which is odd. There's no, like, grace or anything. But we'll also remember that at the very beginning, right next to, like, the first door that we came out, there was another closed door that we could not get through. Okay, don't do that. So, that door should be open to us now. And that will also let us continue someone's quest. Feels like you could make that. Oh, that's just a rock. I thought there was something out there. I don't really want to jump over there. Okay, let's see if we can beat this crafted sign. We should be able to. Oh, we can't use, summons. How do you deal with this? Okay, not well. Got him. Alright, so if you had beaten him the first time, you get the ornamental straight sword and the beast crest shield. Now I've seen some people like show off the ornamental straight sword a little bit. It is a strength and dex weapon with higher than normal critical. Um, and it's a slender straight sword patterned after an antique ornament. Superior swordsmen prefer to wield one in each hand. After falling from grace, the dregs of the golden lineage sought power and purpose in the past. Golden tempering. Cross the two swords to grant their attacks holy essence, while in effect strong attack performs a dual wielding combo attack. So, we can use that effect to like get them stronger and stuff, but I was kind of curious, can you power stance with these? Because the sword is a dual weapon, right? You can see there's a second one there. So if I were to wield it two-handed, then it pulls out two instead. But, oh, you can power stance it. It's also a very light weapon for being a dual weapon, right? Like, our straight sword right now is heavier, and this is two weapons, and it's lighter, so... That's a pretty cool weapon that you could start the game with if you beat it on your first try. Now let's check out the shield. I haven't actually seen anyone look at the shield for whatever reason. I think they just forget because they get distracted by how cool the swords are. Shield of dull gold with a beast engraved in his crest, lighter than most great shields and substantially easier to wield. The beast depicted is Sarosh, aged counselor who guides the golden lineage. It's got no skill. Just requires 24 strength. Not exactly easy to wield, but... So, let's take a look at if there's anything else in this boss room. Got the Statue of America. He was also not worth very many souls, but I guess he was pretty weak. I think it's designed that when you get to the 4 Belfries, this is the first place you go. But maybe the other areas are just as easy, I'm not sure. I haven't seen the other areas yet. Which is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to figure out what they are. So I don't think there's anything in here. Let's go ahead and... We obviously explored all of this the first time we came out, but let's explore it again. This time going backwards. It's probably nothing, not going to be much here. I don't get what the point of this building is, though. You'd think that there should be like a secret of some sort. Ghost torch? No. Like, it just doesn't feel like there should just be a giant building here that does nothing. There's something up there? Just another statue. Okay, across the bridge we go, and now we're pretty much back where we started. We explored all these little areas. I don't think they would have new items in them, but I suppose it's possible. There's nothing under there. And so that's where we started. We'll go back in there in a second. Kind of curious if we can interact with anything in there. I know that there's a quest related to something in there, but I don't think we can do the quest right now. And then you don't want to jump here, but... So this is the room we started in. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. So if I'm correct, I believe... I don't know if this is our maiden, but for some reason we're maidenless, right? And I know that that is a maiden. And you need her blood for a quest. Specifically, Vare's quest. The guy who gives you the invasion items. And you need to invade a few times, and then he invites you to join, like, his group. But obviously we're not online, so we can't invade. I believe that we're not locked out of doing that stuff. We just can't do that specific quest. Okay, so here's an item. The Stormhawk King, which is a key item. Now, this is the item we're looking for to continue someone's quest. Luckily, I know whose quest it is, otherwise I wouldn't know where to start, I think. Ashes of a Hawk, revered by all others as a sovereign. Back in the days when Stormvale's winds still raged like no other, this ancient monarch is proud, however, refusing to answer to anyone's summons. So it's ashes, but you can't actually summon them. What the heck? Can't get past that. Oh, and then this is above. Wow, there's actually a chest right next to you right when you start, but you can't even see it. I wonder if anyone has seen it. Is it possible to see from down there? Oh. So this one has Stormhawk Bean, which is an ash. Not in tier 1. It's a renowned ash. Ash remains used to summon the spirit of Dean the Stormhawk, spirit of a fierce hawk that faithfully rendered lifelong service to the old king of Stormvale long ago. When the true storm raged, its cries emboldened its fellows in battle, and the tempestuous winds that encircled it shred through foes. So it buffs you? Interesting. It didn't get an achievement, so that must not have been the last renowned thing. It only costs 47. We should try that. I want to see how good that is. Okay, you can't make that. I thought that maybe it'd be possible. Could you see that chest? Yeah, you could definitely see it. Huh. I mean, I definitely didn't notice it the first time. So I believe that's it, though. Don't think there's anything else we can do here. So we're gonna go turn in that item. I'm surprised it doesn't have, like, a marker. Like, it doesn't call this place, like, something related to the anticipation. But we need to go back to the round table hold. And I believe this item is supposed to go to Nefeli. But we're gonna go try and talk to Gideon first.
Journey to the two fingers, you may be out.
Okay, he's got nothing to say about it. Wait, do we also have a bell bearing? I don't think so. We have so many larval tears now. I should equip that Stormhawk so maybe I can remember to use it or to try it. I want to see how much it buffs our damage, so I think I'm gonna like try and hit one of those enemies and then summon it. And then try and hit one again.
Greeting, are you here for...
Yeah, it upgrades with the ghost ones. So I wonder how many... I thought there was only 6 renowned ones, but we have 6 now. So I'm not sure how many there are. Can't make any progress here. Maybe Nefeli's quest will let us make progress in one of these rooms somewhere. There's still a few rooms in this building we can't open.
No, how could I say? Father has all... And now...
Give the Stormhawk King.
Is that ash? I can smell the ancient storm in it. My thanks. I'll gladly take it.
How would we possibly know to give that to her? Like, she doesn't even seem like it's related to her at all.
I'm not like Roderica. I don't feel the presence of spirits, let alone see them. Still, this ash, it reminds me of my first hawk. Thank you. In this ash, I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds me of my first hawk. In this ash, it reminds me of...
Okay, we need to reload the area. I don't know how the quest continues, so... maybe she'll tell us what to do. I also heard that, with the same patch that, like, changed the Sword of Night and Flame, or, like, nerfed it, they also added more... Wait, was there anything here? They added, more to some quests, and hers was one of them. So I don't know if her quest just kind of ended, or... because I thought you could get something from her for doing that. She didn't give us anything.
In this ash, it reminds me of... In this ash, it reminds me...
Huh. I don't know how to continue her quest right now. I guess I'll write a note. To maybe look up what to do with her, because I don't know how to continue. Oh my gosh, autocorrect. It keeps autocorrecting it over and over. I'm just trying to type her name in, and it does not like her name at all. It was trying to tell me to use some word like nephrology. I don't even know what nephrology is. Alright, does anyone else have something to say about that?
Ah, well then.
Didn't this guy say like 4 years ago he was gonna go visit Gold Mask? And he never did?
Journey to the Two Fingers, you may be.
He doesn't have anything about the belly either. I don't know what to do with her. I suppose for the next one I'll look up where she's actually gonna be. But anyways, let's get back to more of the 4 Belfries. So the first one took us to Tutorial Island. Oh, I should go test the ash before I forget. I'm just gonna keep forgetting over and over. Alright, alright, alright. Go down here. Now the question is can I sneak up on one and hit him? But the other problem is if I hit him while I'm sneaking up on him, then he'll take extra damage. So I need him to know that I'm there. So I need to aggro him then hit him. This one. Okay, 394. Okay, he gave me the buff. Oh, he hit at the same time as me, so I couldn't read the damage number. Need you to stop hitting him? Or you hit him and I'll come hit this guy. $425. I mean, it's not huge, but it gave me like 30 damage. The damage buff seemed like it lasted until right then because I had just hit the lower number. I don't know. He could be cool. He's probably gonna be hard to hit. What triggers him to do his buff? Because he's not buffing me right now. So it's not the fact that I'm unbuffed. Okay, entering combat does do it, though. Alright, fair enough. So, back to the 4 Belfries. I could see that guy being useful. I wonder if his damage buff scales with him, though. If it does, then he probably actually becomes quite good. Because what are we talking about right now? 30 damage on about 400 is like maybe 8%, 7%-ish, which is not that great. I don't know if it's a percent increase or a flat increase. But I mean, we're also using a +9 weapon already, so if it is a flat increase, then you'd expect it to be pretty bad, considering he's a level 0 Ash. But if it does scale with him, and he is quite hard to kill for lots of enemies because he flies around and isn't really going to be near them very often, then he could definitely get a lot of value, especially in boss fights. But, I mean, we'll have to see how good he is at tanking, right? Like, if he dodges or he just gets hit in a boss fight, that's kind of the big difference maker. As long as he can get aggro, I guess, and he doesn't die very quickly, then it's okay. So, Night Sky Unceasing. Don't know at all where this is going to take us. But Night Sky Unceasing seems like one of the eternal cities? Oh, you think maybe this will take us to that area in Nokron that we couldn't get to with the Crucible Knight? That's gotta be it, right? That would make sense. Yeah. We're off the map here. It's so weird. This lines up like perfectly with this road from Caelid that's up above. But they're not related. So, this is cool. Jumping down there. Okay, so we can see the Crucible Knight already. He is right over there. Might not be an easy fight. Curious if we can go up first. Where exactly are we? So I still don't know how to get over there. That seems like another area we should be able to get to. But we have no proof we can get up there. There's just a building up there. The only proof I had we could go there was because of the Crucible Knight. Okay, let's climb down. And let's try not to miss anything along the way. Seems like a path, because it's so short, that they would definitely put something along it that you could just jump right past or something. You want to go down this way, huh? That's quite the fall. Probably should have jumped or something, but we survived, and I suppose that's what counts. So if you go back here, I think you can go under this thing. So you should be able. Or maybe go around it right there. I just didn't want to get trapped back here. We can use torrent. So, I mean, doesn't appear to be a secret bridge there. I wonder if there's one there, though. I just don't know how you would get up there. Gotta be another teleporter from somewhere else in the world, right? Or I suppose it could be here as well. We haven't seen into this building yet. No items. This is probably gonna be decently low level is what I was gonna say. Because you could get here right. You could use your first key to get here. Oh, this is where you get the regular one of that. I was wondering because we found level 1, but we never found the normal one. I assume it just says the same thing as the others. Yeah. Alright, well let's fight this Crucible Knight then, huh? And see what that will do for us. Nice little fighting arena, even though it has like cliffs and stuff. It's not that bad. Damn. Oh, lucky he can't fall off the cliff, huh? Okay, I feel like we just kind of fought him perfectly there. I only got hit once. He gave him nothing, huh? Just runes? I don't believe that at all. Is he farmable? I don't get it. What am I missing about this area? This seems incredibly pointless, except for that talisman. Maybe I'll have to look this up too. Make a note. Alright, I am... Oh, not like that. I am going to... Is there anything above that area? No, just that merchant. Part of me also wanted to go talk to Gowry again, but I feel like Millicent is somewhere in the future, and that's why we haven't found her again. But really quick, we're going to teleport back here and see if that Crucible Knight respawns. So far, none of the Crucible Knights have respawned, But that guy didn't drop anything special, which tells me that he might respawn, so you can farm him. I think do we have their shield? But we don't have their weapon, and I don't think we have any of their gear otherwise. It's kind of weird to me that none of these areas have had a site of grace or a stake. Is he back? He is not back. So you're telling me he was really a one-time but didn't drop any items? That's so weird. I don't understand that at all. Let's get rid of this marker. Let's go to the last area then. And what did this one say? Crumbling lands or something? I don't really have any ideas where this is gonna take us. I feel like the other ones I figured out. Well, I guess I didn't really figure out the first one. I would have had to have remembered that the first place was called the Chapel of Anticipation, which I did not. But I don't even have any ideas. Crumbling lands. I don't know. Crumbling Farum Azula. Okay, it's because we've never been here. Gotcha. Is this the... We just unlocked at the furthest right that we've ever been on the map, huh? This place is crazy. Dragons or something flying around. No item around the back here. So you can drop onto that. Seems like that might be your only path. So this is going to be an area that we visit at some point, huh? Pretty crazy, that giant tornado thing. Huh. Anything else we can drop onto? Well, it's a waterfall. It's just one really big waterfall. I don't think we can get on top of this building, so I guess we gotta go this way. Now, if it follows the pattern of the other areas, there should be an enemy to fight somewhere. There are some enemies. They'll probably attack us when we get down there. Oh, jeez. Ow. These guys are really tough, huh? Wow. place sucks. These guys hurt so much. Okay, that guy's not nearly as strong. Still hurts a lot. Wow, that's so stupid. I hate that this skill can't go up ramps at all. It's just completely incapable of going up a ramp. Ooh, that's a lunge forward? Are you kidding? Alright, I mean... It's cool that they just do 2/3 of my health every single hit. I didn't think that move was gonna be a lunge forward. So far, the Nokron area seemed almost entirely pointless, except for that talisman that we already have the upgraded version for. This area I haven't been able to tell yet, because I wanted to kill those guys, but I messed it up. Let's kill the archer dude. Wow. Actually, though, you take half of your health for falling, or like a third of your health for falling. He immediately hit me with an attack. I was like, oh, he does 2 attacks, but he didn't do the second attack. So I tried to heal, and then he did the double attack and instantly killed me. Well, there goes 20,000 runes, but it doesn't really matter. It's more that these guys are way too strong. And you have to start the fight with half health, which is pretty annoying. I wonder if I don't attack them like that, I could instead, like, plunging attack him? He's really far, though. Yeah, no. Well, at least I didn't take damage, though. It tracks perfectly, even through sprinting. It's so stupid. I hate that his ranged attack tracks perfectly like that. You have to roll it. You can't sprint it, even perpendicular. It'll still hit you. Because, like, when we did the Radon fight, I was dodging all of his arrows, even though they have, like, some tracking on them. You could still sprint them. And I'm pretty sure you can sprint, like, almost all sorceries in the game, too. But you can't sprint this guy's stupid weapon. This area is annoying. It's only these two enemies, too. It didn't take 15 attacks to kill that one dude who does 2/3 of your health with a single hit. Then it would be okay, but... Should I just... Wow. I'm gonna die before I can even do anything. Oh, hello. Knock him off. He didn't drop an item. Pearl Drake Talisman. Was there anywhere else to go from here? I think this one's just going to be like an Omni. Boost non-physical type negation, depicting a pearlescent ancient dragon. The ancient dragons who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erdtree would protect their lord as a wall of living rock, and so the shape of the dragon... Yeah, okay. So how much do you get from like a normal one? Like... I have no way to line this up because all of these things give stuff. Hold up. So right now we have 14.8. Normal one gives you like 9%. Gives you like almost 15%. So this gives you like 4.5% across the board, which is pretty decent. So, did I miss something? Go back up one more time because I don't know if I missed anything. I didn't even think there was another area that was going to be all the way over here. I kind of thought we had the whole map already. I thought, like, we had North Caelid left, we had Volcano Manor left, and we had Altus Plateau and Lindell, and I thought that was it. Volcano Manor might be Altus Plateau, actually. I didn't think there was something all the way over here. This is kind of like the Nameless Kings area. Just off in the middle of nowhere. It might be just an optional path. I don't think there's anything I missed because I ran all the way around up there. This edge right here makes me think that maybe I missed something around that edge, but I think I looked all the way around. I think we got it all, and we killed both of them. Not at the same time, but we killed them both separately. I guess I'm content with this area for now. Because I don't see any other drop downs to make. I guess that's it. Oh. So that still doesn't explain how we get to that last area in Nokron. And other stuff we still need to do. Need to go fight that. Need to go fight this basement. Need to go fight that cave. Erdtree Avatar. I don't know if I need to go fight this guy or not. The giant with the bow. Because we got all the items he was guarding. go visit Gowry. I think this is probably actually the easiest way to get to him. Now the question is, what do we want to do next? Do we continue Ronnie's quest? Or do we do something else for a little bit? Because the 4 Belfries was very short, huh? I kind of expected that, like, I knew that the one would be the tutorial island, which I didn't expect to be very long. But I expected at least one of the other two to be like a giant area or something.
Please make certain that little like her mother, she has the stuff to but commands only one arm and is yet preciously young.
Hmm. So, I mean, yeah, he doesn't really tell us where she went, so, like, if he wants us to help her, you should tell us where she went. Or what her goal is, at least. I don't know how to help her. You wanna know what we should do? There's an item. Is there more than one item? It's at least one item that I know we missed that I wanted to go get. I think it's just one item. Right around here, where we always go to test our spirits. It's a shield, and it's a turtle shell, or a tortoise shell. I don't remember. Maybe I think it's actually a turtle shell. It's on top of one of these towers. I think it's this tower. Maybe not. We need, like, the air current thing to throw us on top of it. Is there any way up these rocks? Oh, I think it's actually that one. That would make a lot more sense. I don't see an air current. So it's not this one? Or maybe it's by the shop, dude? I thought it was this one. There is an air current here. Can you make that? I suppose you probably can. Warming stone. And the great turtle shell. Which is a shield. Surprisingly, it's not a great shield, even though the jellyfish shield is a great shield. Shield fashioned from a great turtle shell, the natural curve helps it contend with foes' attacks. The turtle is a symbol of tirelessness, and this shield boosts stamina recovery speed. Oh, really? So it's like the grass crest? Wow, we should have found this ages ago. This is like the shield in regular Dark Souls that everyone would just wield, even if they're two-handing a weapon, they would just wield it on their back because it boosts your stamina regen. It doesn't have 100 guard, though. Or physical. It only has 87. Which I guess the Grass Crest had like 95 or something, so this is even worse than that. But still might be valuable. And its skill is skill made famous by Sir Neidhart. Focus your energy into the shield, temporarily hardening it to deflect greater blows. Interesting. Is there anything on that other tower there? I don't think so. And this just lets you out back up here. Alright, well, we got that. What else can we do? Still need to fight both of these. And there's still this whole area to explore up here. And these guys just seem like they were way too tanky still. I don't think we have enough damage to deal with that. Wonder what happened to Alexander. I mean, he might be somewhere up in here. White Mask Vere is still there. Could take this marker off. Pity is gone. We could clear this dungeon. But I don't know which one we should do first, the Grand Lift of Dectus or this dungeon. Probably that dungeon can be done earlier. Let's go explore this dungeon for the rest of the episode. And then we might... I just don't know if I want to progress and accidentally mess up this quest. But it seems like the quest, you're supposed to like keep coming back to it and not just doing it all at once. But you can do it all at once. Can I activate this while on a ladder? No, I cannot. It bothers me that our runes are on the compass in the middle of like nowhere. Part of me just wants to like jump off a cliff and die so I can pick up my runes. Alright, so we like very quickly started exploring this, but we didn't get very far. It's because I decided I didn't want to do this area quite yet. Now, we might need the mace, or the Morning Star. At least have it available. I thought he was coming to attack me. Where the heck's the Morning Star, by the way? There it is. So backstabs are at least one-shots, but it still probably bounces off of him. It's been so long, I don't remember what part we did. I guess we did this, because we grabbed this item and there was nothing here. Pretty sure we climbed this ladder, because I was just looking for a Site of Grace inside. But there's the Site of Grace right outside, so I don't think there was going to be one. Pretty sure we walked into this room, got attacked by little dudes. And then I think we left. Why are they not attacking? Vulgar Militia Saw. I don't even know where that would be. I hear some? I don't think so. Where the heck would this... Oh, here it is. It's a halberd? Didn't look like a halberd. Weapon... Oh, that's what it looks like? Alright. Weapon comprised of a saw blade attached to a long grip, brandished by the vulgar militia. Its serrated edge is very effective at inflicting blood loss. The saw is said to also be used to cut up bodies to feed the militia, but there are no first-hand witnesses to confirm the dire rumor. Spinning slash. Oh wow, we have so many of these pest claves. Oh my gosh. Kind of curious what it would be like to power stance halberds, because you could get like a cool one like this, and then maybe like a normal one like this or like that. There's a lot of weapons that I'm kind of curious what the power stance moveset is like. Like I'm kind of curious about rapiers. I've seen people use dual katanas, which looks cool, just like dual longswords looks cool. But I'd be kind of curious, like, if there's just one power stance moveset that's just really cool. I hate that. I tried to lock onto you. Ogre Militia Shottle. And gauntlets. Where are his oh, we already had those gauntlets. Where's the shottle under? Is that like a curved sword? Kind of sword. We got some cool katanas too. The dragon scale blade. I'm kind of sad that the dragon scale blade doesn't do bleed though. There it is. It's also a halberd. Yeah, okay. Blade attached to a long handle wielded by the vulgar militia. It can slip through an enemy's guard. The vulgar militia are undecorated stewards of rancid, scorched battlefields that none dare approach, and forbidden domains better forgotten by the rest of the world. I wonder if you just dual wielded the vulgar militia stuff, if that would be effective. Okay, so this seems like the way to continue. Does this go up though? This goes up. Wait, hold up. Oh, jeez. Gosh dang it. I think that's why I left last time, because I got poisoned, and I was like, alright, I'm done. So this is where we came from, right? Yeah. Let's check out what's over. There's another elevator here. What the heck? Wait, this is where I killed the guy. Hold on, I am highly confused at the moment. What's the other path in here then? This way. Oh, because it's a dead end. That's why I'm so confused. Because there's not actually another path. Poison is hurting a little bit, but with our regen over time, we're kind of fighting it off. Any items or anything? Wait. Oh, we did get that item. I remember we made it to this elevator. So we already did that. I hear a beetle. Hello, sir. Old room. Oh, he's got the flamethrower. Wait, how did he get an attack off there? Over there, huh? Where is it? Probably that way. Hmm. Nice rewards. Kind of low level, but... Ow. Did one of them have like a flail weapon too? It looked like they had a flail type weapon. Also, that was scary. I didn't notice any of those dudes. Weird. Just a rune arc, huh? I mean, rune arcs are good, but still. Finally not poisoned anymore. As I was saying. Can you see the... Oh, you can see them. I guess they don't really do anything to you if you're already poisoned, though. Light increase. Alright, well, we're poisoned again. Should we use this, or should we save that for the boss? We got so many health flasks. So where is this beetle? It's over here. There it is. Well, was not expecting that, actually. No boss, huh? Ruin-strewn precipice. Let's grab the grace first. Oh, there's an elevator there. Let's try and get our bearings here. Soft cop. So that is right outside the Dectus lift. Have we not really even started the dungeon? That was just something else? Maybe? That other area was just like to get you to this, which will now be the dungeon or something like that? I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, at least we made some progress on this path, I guess. I do think next time we should probably go back to what we were doing first, which is go here and go up this elevator and see what's up there, continue Ronnie's quest a little bit, and if it gets too hard, then, I mean, that's when we should pop out. But the problem is I never want to accept that anything is too hard. Like, yeah, there are a few things that I've accepted are maybe too hard, like this right here, the basement of this, and like this dungeon. It maybe seems a little bit too hard, but it just seems like out leveled. But there are chances that I just fight something that seems too difficult over and over, because even if it's too difficult, it doesn't mean it's unbeatable, right? So there's always that chance. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna teleport us to Astel's room. I think we're gonna start here next time. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting? I want to look some stuff up. Huh? I want to look up Nefeli's quest and look up the 4 Belfries and make sure that we did that stuff correctly. But I'll do that in between, and we'll probably be starting here, going that way. But either way, I think that's gonna do it for this one. We did all the 4 Belfries, which I guess was 3, and we turned in that one thing to Nefeli, and then we started whatever that side path was that's supposed to also get you to Volcano Manor, and then we'll probably be taking the Dectus lift. But for now, we're going to be going back to Ronnie's quest. We took a little episode off and we'll be getting back to this until we hit a wall somewhere, I think. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.